Hello, I'm your psychology mentor, Park Seni. You all know that elephants are incredibly strong, right? But when that elephant is young, if you drive a stake into the ground and tie a rope around its neck, it struggles to get free. But since it can't pull the stake out, it eventually gives up and only moves around within that limited area. If you keep making it live like this, then even when it grows up to be an adult elephant, which by the way can actually run at about 30 kilometers per hour, it still behaves the same way. And even when it becomes strong enough to just pull out even the thickest trees with its trunk, if you tie it with the same stake and rope used when it was young, it will still only move within that limited area. That's how its behavior can be controlled. What do we call this? This is called learned helplessness. We know that many animals have been experimented on in this way. But to give one more example, cats also have a remarkable jumping ability. It's really impressive. It's not that it's high, it's just tiring. These are animals with excellent jumping ability. But if you place a transparent acrylic panel about 30 or 40 centimeters high over their living area, they keep bumping their heads against it, right? So eventually, instead of hitting their heads, they keep jumping only below that 30 centimeter mark. Even after a few months, if you remove the panel, they still keep jumping below that height, right? You could say they're truly pitiful cats. They say you can make something like that. Actually, it's the same for humans. If you keep failing in business or don't know the right way to improve your grades and repeatedly experience failure, you end up being subconsciously controlled by the belief that things won't work out from the very start. Your subconscious becomes filled with negative, self-defeating and misguided thoughts. At that point, you feel like you just can't do it anymore, not even rationally or logically. But in most cases, the things you couldn't do as a child can be overcome later on if you find a wise mentor, keep reading books, and accumulate a lot of knowledge in that field. You can definitely break free from it. Nevertheless, there are still so many unfortunate people who can't seem to focus on how much stronger their bodies and minds can become, and instead keep ruminating on how painful and difficult things were in the past. So everyone, even if you couldn't do it in the past, I hope you realize that you are definitely different now. So keep reading books, keep working hard, and training yourself every day. And always remember that you can definitely change if you do. Please keep this in mind as you go through life. Boxman lethargy occurs when we don't know the things we really need to know, when the knowledge we must have hasn't been internalized. And as a result, experiences of failure keep tormenting you. So if you equip yourself with the right methods and solid, reliable knowledge and put in the proper effort, just as others have already proven, you too can definitely achieve those actions and results. I truly hope you come to feel this for yourself. Alright, let's wrap it up here for today. As always, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. I've been working on something continuously for the past 10 days or so, so I might look a bit tired, but I hope you'll understand. I'll see you again next time. Thank you.